Good morning. This is the PLT overview for the week of February 20th through the 23rd of the year 2024. Announcements for this week. IPS nominations for the 24-25 school year are due. So if you know of a junior who would be a great addition to this class, please send out an email to me and Jamie. This is from Haley Jung's email. So Haley or Jamie, with your nomination by Friday, February 23rd, students will go through an interview process and be selected by myself and Jamie Schnee, along with input from members of the current IPS class. Students are also encouraged to nominate themselves. Also, teaching and learning things from Andrea Teedy. Personalized learning. Here's the link to the February's personalized learning poll, so big thanks to all the team members who share the resources. And summer STEM. Teacher applications are due on Friday, February 16th. Scholarships may be available for children of staff members who work during the summer. Please fill out the link below to sign up to work for this summer. Next, the Goldstein Awards, also from an email from Andrea Teedy. Applications are due on April 1st. The Manhattan-Ogden Public School Foundation is looking for nominations for the Goldstein Excellence in Education Award. This award can go for any faculty or staff who have made a positive impact on the world around them. You can nominate one of our bus drivers, child nutrition staff, instructional support staff, licensed staff, etc. The focus should be on staff who work in settings directly connected with students. Take a moment and recognize your colleagues for their everyday contributions. If chosen, the nominated staff will receive a financial reward. This award is also available for Manhattan High School students who have made progress in an identified area or are good humans towards other classmates, make a positive impact on their school community, or go above and beyond for others around them. Here is a link to the document where you may nominate people. If a student doesn't return to class after second lunch, please make a behavior referral for their grade level admin and keep the attendance as present or tardy. Finally, IT has received guidance from our Apple systems engineer that iPad devices should be updated to 17.3 and Mac devices should be updated to 14.3 for testing this spring. We have almost 800 iPads that aren't even running on OS 17 released in the fall. Please have students take a moment in advisory or class time when devices aren't being used to update. The students on these spreadsheets need to have their updates prioritized. Please look at the spreadsheets during advisory and have those students update their iPads. Tasks and trainings for this week. On Tuesday, we have advisory prep, and on Friday, we have a session called Park Target Walkthrough, which I believe is about walkthroughs. And advisory this week, everybody's still working on enrollment. There's a PLT checklist form if you'd like to read it. Here's a question from this week. How did conference numbers compared to the previous year? One teacher had low numbers. How are teachers encouraged high attendance for SLCs with their advisory students? And we're going to get back with you all on more of that later, but comments this week about conferences. In response to student-led conference discussions from first hour, Parent Square worked well overall, possibly use a portion of each February conference day for SLC and a portion of open conferences. Like 4:30 to 6:30 is SLC and 6:45 to 8 is open. Possibly include a Q&A QR code for parents of faculty members that did not attend. We also want to thank the parents for providing food. The next group said the food was good. It seemed to get over late. Can we slide them to 3:30 to 7? Senior attendance was low. Freshmen and sophomores were still forming plans and having good conversations. Juniors and seniors have fewer. Much prefer to have individual conversations about students as SLC conversations are not class performance driven. A lot of questions that are counselor oriented that we don't feel prepped to answer. Could it be more of an enrollment night instead of an answer questions and save PT conferences for classroom performance? 4:30 start time made it hard for the first student-led conference to actually start on time, with the time having to stand in line to get the schedule. What times were SLCs scheduled? How many SLCs were actually done after 7 p.m.? The next group said 2 of the 3 freshman advisory teachers had good attendance. Students who came to conferences were well prepared. Another freshman advisory teacher had lower attendance, but the students were well prepared and had really good conferences. Pre-ACT scores would be good to have on IC. Parents and students of freshmen felt like they would like to have study skills class. Maybe something in modules on Canvas. Are there high-quality courses available that students could have access to? Juniors talked about scholarships and ACT, could have had more information about scholarships, summer programs, Standard time should be 15 minutes per student if possible. Seniors who are struggling need more counselor support. We feel like we should have more advantage and to ask counselors and grade level admin to attend conferences of struggling students and seniors who have no future plans. And the last group said, we felt like the elective fair would work better if students went as advisory classes instead of by last names. We could then be with our students to ensure they all made it to the fair and help encourage them to engage. Also, we were confused about the slideshows posted on PLT modules for February 14th. They seemed to be links to the slides that were used last week for the 9th graders. We have no experience with the 4-year plan or with enrolling freshmen, and we felt like using the same presentation we used last week was not helpful. And tell me something good. A lot of positive interaction with students and parents, and go Chiefs. Second, the parent score sign-up made that process easier. Third, the MBAF tour was great. Thanks to the district for organizing that for science teachers. And fourth, K-State physics professors came in today to do waves, light, and sound demonstrations for the physics classes today. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for sharing all of your thoughts. We will pass that along, and we hope that you have a great day. Thank you for working so hard for students and for each other. We appreciate all that you do.